Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I have is they show no growth, no class, no social skills. The scripture comes from Zechariah 14:10 through 15. The whole land from Geba to Rimmon, south of Jerusalem, will become like Arabah. But Jerusalem will be raised up high from the Benjamin gate to the site of the first gate to the corner gate, and from the tower of Hananeh to the royal wine presses, and will remain in its place. It will be inhabited. Never again will it be destroyed. Jerusalem will be secure. This is the plague with which the Lord will strike all the nations that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they are still standing on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. On that day, people will be strucken by the Lord with great panic. They will seize each other by the hand and attack one another. Judah too will fight at Jerusalem. The wealth of the surrounding nations will be collected, great quantities of gold and silver and clothing. A similar plague will strike the horses and mules, the camels and donkeys, and all the animals in those camps. Okay, baby, God said that this is there is a person. I feel like this is a Saul person. God chose this person. God called this person. God said he anointed them. This person is very anointed. They are very blessed. God called them. He brought them up. He raised them up. But they have shown no growth. They have shown no class, and they have shown no social skills. This is somebody that thinks just because God called them that they are going to be the only person that God is going to call. This is somebody that does not want to share the light with anybody else. This is somebody that wants to try to trample down on other people. This is somebody who is allowing money to steer their car. This is somebody who is allowing greed. God says greed and fame is driving them. They are not being led by the Holy Spirit anymore. They are being led by fame. They are being led by greed. They are being led by that. God is saying they don't have any social skills. They're just trying to have this appearance. They want to appear to be a certain way. They want to look a certain way. They're trying to keep up their appearances. They're trying to make themselves into this perfect, this ideal type person instead of being them. You know, when God chooses us, when God anoints us to be ourselves. God chooses us because of who we already are. And this is somebody that is trying to make themselves into this perfect person. Nobody is perfect. And this person is trying to, they're trying to fit themselves in a box. When in reality, none of us can fit in this box. It's not possible. We're all different. And God is just saying that this person is not growing at all. You know, they are still at the level that they were at when God first called them. That means that they're still at this level of trying to, I hear God saying this person is being very competitive. They're trying to knock people down. They're trying to, they're being very conniving. They're trying to being manipulative. Manipulative. That's the country way, huh? Manipulative. Okay, they are being very manipulative. They have no class. And so not only are they being competitive and manipulative, they are also being classless. That means that they are being nasty. They are being rude. They are being conniving. They are doing this in a way like that. Like God is saying snotty. Snotty, is that how you say it? Like they doing it in a way as to, like they trying to show somebody up. Like every time, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to say this from the situation when I was a model, okay, or when I was a makeup artist. I used to get really frustrated because I would post a look, eyeshadow look, or a full-blown cosplay. I used to love doing cosplay, and I used to love doing, different photo shoots and all that. And it would really irritate me because I know certain people would look at what I did and copy me and try to show me up. And it's like, okay, girl, I get it. You better than me at doing the makeup, but you ain't gotta do me like that. You know, it's that kind of situation. You know, they always want to be better than somebody. They always got to get one up on somebody. They always got to outdo somebody. And God is saying He didn't call for all that. He didn't ask you to do none of that. He didn't ask you to do none of that. So God is saying He is going to strike this person. They want to fight so much, they will seize each other by the hand and attack one another. All the people that they are coming, and it's like that the people that they have, I hear this person has created a clique for themselves. They got a little clique. They got a little. And God is saying everybody in this clique is going to start fighting with each other. They're going to start going back and forth with each other. They themselves are the ones that are going to be attacking each other. And this is why. They are the only ones being competitive. Nobody else is being competitive. Everybody else is in their own lane. Everybody else, they give the message that God gave them, or they do whatever God asked them to do, and they go and they sit down. This is somebody that is going all out. They trying to see what everybody is doing, and they not doing it because they need a word. They not going to listen to people because they want to hear what God said. They are going because they are so competitive and so combative that they are trying to knock any and everybody out the way so they can be the only one. God says they are going to that initiative, that animosity, that anger is going to cause them to go against each other because they're the only ones that's doing that. The people that's not worried about them is just simply not worried about them. And y'all, because I can't stunt you, girl, after I finish uploading my videos, I finds me something to watch. I finds me some kind of beauty treatment to do, and I logs off of YouTube. Okay, I'm going to be real. I love YouTube. I do. Or I'll watch something else. I would rather watch somebody sitting on YouTube watching somebody else sitting on YouTube than for me to be obsessed with what other people in the same genre are doing, or becoming like, it's crazy. It'll drive you crazy. That's even when I was doing beauty routines and when I was doing makeup tutorials all the time. I did not want to become obsessed with it. Even when I was doing I used to have the luxury my luxury channel, which is still connected. I was still not so obsessed. Like, I feel like when you become obsessed with watching other people, that's where you start being so combative with them. It's a difference between, especially when you are being called to be a pastor, when you're being called to be a prophet. It's a difference between you going through something in your life and God tell you that it's a word for you on YouTube. You open your app up and it's a video there. And somebody that is just like, they see somebody regardless if they like them or they feel some kind of way about them. They act like they still in high school and they harassing this person, constantly looking at their page and trying to one up this person as if it's going to do some kind of damage. And that's what I feel like this person is doing. Like they trying to do some kind of damage. They trying to mess with somebody. And baby, for anybody, you trying to grow your channel and you see somebody doing that, all you guys to do is click the little 3 buttons and press do not show any more posts from this channel. Do not recommend any more videos from this channel. And guess what? It's just like, but I'm just being real. God said for whoever this person is, a plague will strike them. A plague will strike the horses and mules, the camels and donkeys, and all the animals in those camps. Judah will fight with Jerusalem. The wealth of all the surrounding nations will be collected. Great quantities of gold and silver and clothing. So, like I said, it's a situation where, just like I'm being reminded of the message God gave me where God said, let them argue with themselves. This is a situation. Let them argue with themselves. Let them go back and forth with themselves. They want to keep on trying to do whatever. Let them do whatever they going to do. God says they messing with themselves, In reality, I feel like it's not even a situation, like what they are doing cannot harm you in any way. But what is going to happen is they are messing up their own mental health. And that's what God is telling me right now. They are making themselves crazy. They are messing with themselves. They're not messing with you. That's why I said if you ever find yourself in that situation, that's all you got to do. You don't have to. Nobody is forcing you to deal with that, and I must commend YouTube because they are putting together so many different things, so many it's kind of like opportunities, but it's kind of like they're making it safer for your mental health, and that's a big thing. You don't want to, and that's really what they're trying to do, because that's what the enemy always use, mental. It's always a mental thing. They're always trying to attack your mental state, your mental mind. And that's why God said this person is going to drive themselves crazy, because they are the only one doing. You're not doing nothing to them. You're not messing with them. You're not trying to mess with them. You're not thinking about them. You're not bothering with them. They are messing with you, and they are messing with you in their head. Like it's all in their head. It's in their head. They, like, in reality, what they are doing is not bothering you. In reality, what they are doing is not touching you. It can't do you nothing. They are going crazy doing this to themselves. And that's the message, y'all. I can't even drag this on anymore. God said that them and they little clique, they gonna fight against each other. Them and they little clique, they are doing this to themselves. They are going to pull themselves down. They're not going to be able to pull you because they can't. It's nothing that they can do to you. They can't hurt what God blessed. They can't pull down something that God put up. All they can do is try to mess with your mental health. And God is sending me to let you know that that's what they're trying to do, so they won't be able to do that. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.